Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of October 14th. This week, if you want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. All you have to do is subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, and you will catch me live. But, Taurus, let's see what is going on for you here this week of the 14th. And, Taurus. Let's see here. Alright, so your overall energy for the week is the Three of Clubs, Second Chances. I love this card. It's card of second chances, card of getting second chance. So you could be getting a second chance in a lot of different areas of your life. You also have two nines here. Two nines are opportunity, so there could be second chances at opportunities that maybe you feel like you missed in the past, or maybe you really didn't miss them, but there could be like a second chance there. Also, very creative energy this week for you, I would say. And I would say if you're involved in anything creative, like marketing, if you do anything like YouTube, if you do anything involving broadcasting, TV, putting your voice out there, writing, anything like that, could be a very, very successful week for you. Your opportunity for the week is the Ace of Spades. Ace of Spades is existing problems being resolved. So I feel like really, it's kind of weird because this is coming up in your opportunity position. It doesn't really feel like an opportunity to me. It feels more like just something that's going to happen. I feel like that some of you could be having things that have been bothering you kind of being resolved at this time. It could be anything in any area of your life. It could also be that you just kind of cut things out of your life. Some people call this card the Razor. I don't, but it's funny because it's popping into my head. So whenever I get those intuitive messages, I always deliver them. And so I feel like some of you could be cutting things out of your life that you no longer need, things that no longer serve you. And I do feel like that will be good for you there. Next in the area of love, you have the King of Clubs. You've had this card in the past. And you had it, actually, I'm doing these readings at night, and you have this for your daily reading tomorrow, which is the 13th. And, it could be a fire sign coming in for some of you here. So some of you could be dealing with a fire sign already, or you could have a fire sign in love. This could also represent like a general confusion about love. So some of you, this is just saying you need to ground yourself or be more realistic about love with that card. Your challenge for love is the Eight of Spades. So some of you could feel stuck in love or stuck in a relationship. So that could be a challenge. Some of you could also be on a break from a relationship, and that could also be a challenge. And some of you just could not see how to bring love into your life. This is a card of bumping up against a wall. The thing with the Eight of Spades is, it says that there are other solutions to your problems in love, but you just have to open up to these solutions. Your solution is the Four of Clubs. Four of Clubs says your thoughts are aligned with the truth. So, number one, if you feel like someone is interested in you, they probably are. If you are interested in somebody else, they probably know that you're interested in them. So, it's kind of like a card that says, ask people out if you're interested. It's also the card of like Mercury retrograde. So it says, right now, it might be okay to just take a break from love at this time because we're pretty close to the Mercury retrograde that will be happening at the end of this month and throughout November as well. And it might be okay to just take a break, basically, from love. Next, in the area of work and finance, you have the Nine of Spades. This card can mean a bunch of different things. Number one, this is amazing for those of you that do like temporary work, part-time work, freelance work, consulting work, anything like that. Very, very positive for those positions. It also says if you are looking for a job, it would be maybe a good idea for you to look for something that's part-time or temporary. This card represents part-time or temporary positions that turn into full-time positions. On top of that, it can represent holding on to a past situation. So it's like one of those things where if we get used to like not having money for long enough, then it becomes a comfort zone. So it can kind of say, make sure that those situations like don't hold you back. Your challenge with work and finance is the Jack of Clubs, seeing the future. Jack of Clubs, like this card comes up in the challenge position for finances, and it can say that like seeing your way out of a situation or being able to see your way through a situation could be a little bit of a challenge, or like seeing the other side, like feeling like you're actually going to get to a place where you will be financially stable could be a challenge for you here, Taurus. Next, your solution to this is the King of Swords. Yeah, I'll be the first to tell you, Taurus, if you are having financial difficulties, you will find a way out, and you will see the other side. Uranus is in your sign. Uranus in your sign is about creating freedom. There is no way around it. That is what your focus is going to be, so you are going to do it. The King of Spades is a card of experimentation. It's not a card of experimentation. What I was going to say is that it's a card of mastery, but you have the card of experimentation next in your health section. But even though it's coming up in your health section, we can take the whole reading all together, and it can say that, like, there is something that you are already good at with this King of Spades. There's something that you already know how to do, and you just need to kind of like show those skills to the world. This can also say that a lot of you are overcoming financial challenges and difficulties, and that could just be leading to improvements. Next, in the area of health, you have the Nine of Clubs. Nine of Clubs, again, card of recognition and achievement, but in health, it could say that you are protecting your health at this time, and there's really not much to say about that. Your challenge for health is the Eight of Clubs. Some of you could be confused or not sure of a health issue or concern that you have. Definitely go see a doctor. Again, I'm not a doctor. I'm just some guy on the internet that reads pictures on pieces of paper. So, again, go to a doctor if you're having a problem. But this card could say that there's confusion, or there's confusion about a diagnosis, or you're not sure what your problem is, basically, if you're having any health issues. Your solution, again, Dr. Joker is a very good card. It's a card of somebody who is multi-talented, so a doctor or a specialist. The Joker can represent specialists or experts, so definitely would be a good time for you to see an expert or doctor if you're having some sort of health issue. If you're not having a health issue, this could just represent activity, being very active, getting a lot done, and that will be good for your health. And finally, your outcome this week is a Ten of Hearts. So fortune after difficulty. Love it. Amazing card. Very good for overcoming obstacles and challenges, but mostly a fortune after difficulty card. Amazing for dating as well if you're looking for love. And it's also a card of loyalty, so you could be feeling very supported this week. I usually never use that message, but it's definitely popping into my head. I feel like you could be feeling very supported by the people around you and feeling like people care about you and stuff like that. It feels very good to me. So it looks like a very good week for you. Pretty straightforward, but very positive. So thank you for watching, Taurus, and enjoy your week.